So it seems like nobody has come to chase me out yet. So we can probably do another chapter. Or
Alright.
I suppose we can possibly do the rest of it. Yeah. So anyway, chapter 43. And I think after this I will have about 2 or 3 more chapters. No, you will have 1. Thanks to all my reviewers. Oh, that doesn't really pronounce all that different from the actual words. Thanks to all my reviewers, not those flammers. If you flamed this story, then you suck. 111,111. If you flam, then fuck you. 111. 666. I walked sexily into the great hall. It was empty except for one person. Draco was there. He sat there in a deadly bloom.
He
sat there in deadly bloom in his Blake 606. He sat there in deadly bloom in his Blake 666 t-shirt and his baggy Blake pants. He had slit his wrists. 111. I felt mad at him for having sex with Snape, but I felt sorry for him. He looked just like Gerard Way with his red eyes and his pale white fang. Fangs? That's not what he said, his face. He looked just like Gerard Way with his red eyes and his pale white face.
Draco, are you okay?
How many times has that sentence been uttered in this fanfic anyway? I asked. I'm not okay! I'm not okay! He screamed depressedly. I thought of the MCR song and I got even more depressed because that song always makes me cry.
It's not a song that makes you cry generally. It's really fast-paced and very honest about people being asked, are you okay? And then saying, yeah, just to be honest about it. But it's not meant to be really sad and depressing. It's really fast-paced and kind of witty, honestly.
Also, I seem to recall in one of your earlier recordings you pointed out that they never spelled that thing as actually correctly and always spelled it as nut. Well, they just spelled it correctly.
Oh,
well, anyway.
My.
Something. I gave him a pot cigarette and he started to smoke it.
Oh, Draco! Why did you do it with that funny-ducking bastard Snape?
I asked tear-dully. Draco began to say, but suddenly Lupin and Mr. Norris apparated into the room. You can't apparate inside Hogwarts, though. They didn't see us. I'm so glad me and Snape were freed, said Lupin.
Darn, this job would be great if it wasn't for the funny-ducking students.
Mr. Norris argued.
Oh wait, sorry, it wasn't darn, it was damn. Spelled like the architectural structure.
Typo image.
Damn, this job would be great if it wasn't for the funny-ducking students.
Also, what was he agreeing to? Nobody else said anything about that.
Who knows?
Well, anyway, next line.
Pot Adelan 111!
I yielded angrily, pointing my wand at them. Well, at least she wasn't pointing her womb at them or whatever. Or wound.
The thing is, the only character that's pointed their womb has been Vampire.
Who is a guy? No! One! Lupin shouted as chains came on him. Mr. Norris ran away.
You funny-ducking perv!
I said, laughing with depths of evil and depressedness in my voice.
Now you have to tell us where Voldemort is, or I am going to torture you.
I don't know where he is. 1111, said Lupin. Suddenly, Satan and Vampire ran into the room. Vampire didn't know who Satan was, really. Are you effing kidding me? Harry has seen the young Voldemort several times. Oh my Satan, we were so worried about you guys. One, Vampire said. I looked sexily at Draco with his gothic red eyes with contacts. Blake t-shirt that said 666. Blake t-shirt that said 666 on it, and pale skin like Gerard Way. Oh wait, it actually said like Gerard Way. And pale skin like Gerard Way. Vampire with his sexy Blake hair and red eyes just like Frank here. Another case of me seeing correctly spelled wrongs and words as though they were spelled wrong. Also, cohesive sentences. I can apparently no longer make them. Vampire with his sexy Blake hair and red eyes, just like Frank Iero, and Satan who looked just like Brandon Urie. How do I pronounce that?
Yuri.
And Satan who looked just like Brandon Urie. Then I selectively took the caramel from my pocket, and then
Is she going
I began
Is she going to gob the caramel?
Well, apparently not, because... And then I began Frenching Draco sexily. Lupin gasped. Draco began to take all his clothes off, and I could see his white sex-pack. Then Vampire took his own clothes off too. We all began making out together sexily. I took off my Blake leather bra, my Blake lace thong, and the rest of my clothes. Are they really going to have a threesome when Voldemort is presumably on the way?
Well, it looks like it. Because all of these bad fanfictions apparently result in one thing.
Just reminds me of Doctor Who, where they had a sex scene that apparently lasted for hours in the middle of an alien invasion, and then forgot about the alien invasion afterwards.
It's kind of sad that this is the main tangent that these things take.
Yes.
Although we can assume that most of these, if they were genuinely written, were written by horny teenagers, so...
Yeah. Everyone took their Glocks out except me. I'm a girl, lol.
Except for me.
Everyone took their Glocks out except for me. I'm a girl, lol.
Oh, me Satan! Draco!
I screamed as he put his hardness in my thingy. Then he did the same thing to Harry. So, is she...
Wait, Harry might actually have a womb then. When he pointed his womb, that's the big secret to the story!
Oh my god! I began making out with Satan and he joined in. OMS 111! Cried Vampire.
Oh, Vampire! Vampire!
I screamed. Oh, Satan! Yelled Harry and Plessor. Lupin watched in shock. We took turns doing torture curses on him because we were all sadists. Suddenly... a big Blake car that said 666 on the license plate flew straight through the windows. And Snap was in it! 11.
Well, at least we find out in the next chapter that it's one of the former cars and not yet another one.
Yes. And also, oh my god, this is the final chapter.
This is the final chapter.
Da 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 da.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Anyway, chapter 44. And well, I have nothing to say but everyone stop glamming, okay? For having nothing to say, she sure seems to have a lot to say here. Oh, it looks like someone else is coming to tell me that I can't stay here anymore. I'm sad.
Oh no, seriously?
Seriously.
And right after we did the final countdown and oh!
Curse the fact that this room is apparently not available 24/7.
No.
No, nothing to do about it, I suppose.
Is there like another possible reading place? Possibly?
No, I don't think so. So,
But the last. No. Okay. Okay. Well. We were so close.
worst timing ever.
I can't believe this. We've got him coming up with Voldemort wielding Neville's wind and.
Well, I'm afraid we don't have time to mope about it either, because, well, I apparently have to go now. So, let's try to at least get the final chapter done before too long, at least.
Maybe we can pull it off tonight. We'll see.
Maybe.
Well, tonight/tomorrow morning for you.
Oh no, wait, I have plenty of stuff to do then, so anyway.
Oh.
Well, maybe the day after tomorrow.
Okay.
Anyway, so talk to you later then.
Yeah, I'll send you the file. Wah, wah, wah.